Listen, the reason you want to watch this movie is because it is the most hilariously inept English dub I've ever seen.
They should drop the gun.
I said let her go. Cheers.
You're so good.
What?
Yeah, I saw that scene on YouTube. It was labeled like worst dub ever, and I was like, I gotta see this movie. And the whole thing's like that. That's what's so great about it. So good.
So good.
That's just an hors d'oeuvre.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Nights! It's time for Hard Gun! Everyone's favorite movie, Hard Gun!
Oh yeah, you know that movie, Hard Gun.
Listen, if you're a fan of So Bad It's Good Movies and you have not seen Hard Gun, you need to see Hard Gun. That's the thing.
Specifically with the wonderful English
Hard
dub.
Gun!
Sergeant!
Bitch, what's up?
It's a weird combination of things trying to be funny and also being inept. The movie itself and then the English dub as well.
Yeah.
And you got like a dash of actual talent in there,
Yeah.
like Tony Jaa stuff.
Yeah, this is a profoundly strange film. Hard Gun is a 1996 martial arts film from Thailand starring Tony Jaa. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Tony Jaa is huge in the martial arts scene. He became big after Ong Bak came out. This was pre-Ong Bak. He plays one of the henchmen. He's not the main character, unfortunately. But you get to see some cool fight scenes from him near the end.
Mm-hmm. You get to hear his wonderful real voice in the English dub.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! You've been fooled. Do you think you can do anything to me?
Which sounds a lot like many other characters' voices.
Listen, the reason you want to watch this movie is because it is the most hilariously inept, taking the piss English dub I've ever seen in any martial arts film. That's how I found out about this.
Dad, enough! What the hell is this?
Mind your own damn business. This here between us. I said don't fuck with me.
So if you're gonna watch it, you gotta watch it with the English dub because that makes it truly great. If you don't watch it with the English dub, I don't think it's really a good movie either way. It's just sort of a crappy B movie with a lot of comedy subplots in it.
The dub isn't even that off from what they're saying most of the time. It's just every inflection choice is the wrong one.
Yeah, they basically, you were guessing that they probably got a dub team together locally. Basically, whoever spoke English got the job. So there's like maybe 3 or 4 people on this dub, all trying to do different voices, none of them knowing how much energy, what inflection, what the lines even mean half the time.
Skipping a bunch of lines and then sometimes copy pasting a line they've already used in places.
How do you feel? There's a few minutes left. How do you feel? There's a few minutes left.
Men never lose. Men never lose.
They're like, well, we didn't record that, I guess. Let's just have them say the same thing again. The exact same way.
They're still talking, so we need to fill in some time, basically.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Go.
Hey, Norm. It tastes like shit.
Hey, who's he?
I don't know.
Before we get too deep into this, I do think we need to explain the plot to people so they're not lost with all of this great dubbing.
Yeah, please do tell me the plot.
Okay, I can tell you the plot, okay? There is a robbery bust going on. There's been a gold robbery. The bust goes down, there's the main criminal guy, and then there's his brother, Norm.
What the hell were you doing, you bastard? Norm. You're my brother. Norm!
That was his, yeah, I don't think that was his name in the original language, but his brother
That's what the
Norm.
subtitle said. It still said that.
It still said Norm.
The subtitles were for the actual Thai dub.
Maybe he was called Norm.
After a little while, Thanorm, you follow him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Norm dead. He dies. Also, this guy that puts baby powder on himself and says, I covered myself. He dies too.
God, what the hell are you?
I covered myself. We gotta powder ourselves. Oh, cover ourselves.
There's gotta be a better way to say that.
Norm dies. That's the important thing. He's the brother of the main criminal guy. The cop who did it, he gets put on suspension. He didn't go by the book with this bust. So he goes back to his hometown where his adoptive father, who's also a cop, but he's a drunk cop who doesn't have it anymore because his wife got shot. Drunk dad is great. Most of his lines are like, I said, stop it. Let her go. Stop.
Because he needs to stop. I said
stop.
Dad, stop it. Enough, Dad. I told you to stop. Stop it. Dad, you stop it right now.
So he goes there. He's also got a stepsister who's a gambler and her comic relief friend Lau, who's also a drunk. So you got two comedy drunks in this film. And then you have this wife beater guy.
The comedy villain.
Yeah, the comedy villain. He shows up throughout the film with a disconcerting southern accent.
Look at that pathetic sack of shit. I'm a real man. What?
He takes the majority of the movie.
He takes the majority of the film, so I hope you're ready to see them do fight scenes on playgrounds and stuff until the bad guy comes back into the film to get revenge for his brother getting killed, and he brings Tony Jaa with him, and then they kidnap the sister, and they go into the woods, there's a big fight, and then at the very end we find out the Paw's a winner.
Winner, Pa.
Hooray!
Hooray.
You're a winner, Paw.
I'm pretty sure Goro is in there somewhere too. Kept hearing his theme.
There's so much stolen music in this. It starts with like a sting from Back to the Future. Yeah. And then goes right into the Goro theme. There's music from They Call Me Trinity or something like that. Maybe I got the name wrong. I think that's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Brother P-Talk, I don't think we have to take a trip. It's no fun at all.
Here's some other tracks from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's other music in this, I'm sure that Matt will add some notes in the text, because he's seen every movie ever made, so he probably knows where they're from. But there's so much stolen music, which makes it funnier that they released this in any form. Like, there's looser copyright laws, or at least there were in Thailand at the time, or at least they weren't enforced if there were, which is why you get stolen music in a lot of B-movie fare like this.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very funny hearing, like, clearly music from much better projects being stolen for this shitty-ass movie.
Looking for a bad guy? Here I am.
Yeah, when they did the dub for this, it must have been they were taking the piss out of it. Because there's so much of this, like, why would you say a line like this? Why would you do it this way? Except if you were bored and thought the movie sucked anyway.
This is the last job. We have money enough to move to a good career. Especially you, Norm.
Yeah, it's weird because it's trying to be funny, clearly, but then it's also very inept.
It's clearly parts of it are supposed to be funny, but I think part of the tonal dissonance of the whole thing is that a lot of Asian martial arts films have these weird comedy subplots that don't really fit in with the ultra violence that's going on.
The majority of this movie feels like it's in the comedy subplot. So it really becomes the main plot. The serious plot is more like the subplot of this movie. So I don't know if the dub team thought like the majority of this is comedy, so that's what we're gonna go for.
But then they dubbed
or
it
if they just thought like this is stupid, so we're gonna dub it dumb.
I think it's a combination of both. They dubbed it like it was a cartoon, but then they also just say dumb shit like, why would you say this in this movie?
You losers! You are losers! Lao!
Gambling is illegal. You like to play shit.
If you look at the subtitles in English, they're translating it from the Thai language and not from the English
We don't know how accurate that is either, but
it might not be exactly
we were looking
accurate.
at those along with the dub.
But there are parts of it that don't really match up with it.
I won't kick the ball, I won't kick you, motherfucker!
Why? You're defeated, but refuse to knuckle down. Come here so I can kick you.
They've clearly cut and pasted things and put them in different places, basically just to fill lip movement.
No more kicking the ball! I'll kick, guys! Fella, let me kick it here! Fellas, y'all let me kick this here ball!
But also there's parts where they're talking and they don't fill
there's
it in,
times
so
where they
it's
haven't
really
bothered
sloppy.
at all.
There's there's one part too, near the end in the woods, where the villain has got the daughter hostage.
Anne.
Anne.
Brother Patak. Anne.
Brother Peacock!
And
Brother Peacock!
He's dubbed in, and it may be the same guy doing it, but he has one line that he says like 3 different ways, so it feels like 3 different characters all in one line.
Why, hello, my good friend. Let's see what you're made of. Now come out and drop your weapon.
They were like, oh yeah, it's a mistake to give him the wiener voice. So let's change it in the middle of this line.
I'll shoot him. Or else! I'm like, huh, what the...
hey, this way!
Come help your daughter. Follow me.
You're nothing. Your sister will have to die anyway.
I don't know what the bad guy's plan is, too. The bad guy seems awful focused on the dad, considering he's getting revenge on the son for killing his brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one's very focused, just like the movie. It's the theme.
He's like, this bomb was fake. I fooled you. Go ahead and shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. And then he shoots him. The end.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point?
Shoot me! Shoot me now! Go ahead! Stupid bitches!
Well, I don't know what I expected.
Like, maybe it was like he couldn't live without Norm. It was just a suicide mission, you know?
He needed to cover himself is what he needed.
I covered myself. That guy was great. I can't believe they killed him in the first scene. I covered myself. Why did he cover himself?
What was it? Was it Coke or just baby?
I thought it was maybe it was Coke.
You want one?
Here you go. Another one?
It's almost like every character choice, like, this guy should be weenie sounding. This guy should be weenie sounding. Oh, and this guy, weenie.
I think the only person who didn't have a weenie voice, but it didn't fit at all, was the guy at the playground that got stabbed in the dick and the ass. Because he has that line where he's like, I can't carry on my family line. My wife. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, I won't be able to carry on the family name anymore. Oh, my wife. Goodbye.
But then he stays through the rest of the fight that keeps going on, and he's fine.
He
can
Hulk
play
Hogan
soccer
no
with
sells
them,
the whole thing.
He's playing soccer with them. He's playing whatever that other volleyball-esque ball game with them.
It's like getting stabbed there. Sure, it's not going to kill him immediately, but this guy is bleeding in some pretty touchy
Just
places.
when he runs away, he goes like, like
yeah,
his
like,
ass.
oh, that hurt a little bit. I'm fine for some
fine.
soccer. That guy makes it to the end of the movie. It's fine.
Yeah, he makes it to the comedy ending, which is how I found out about this movie. Someone put that scene, the "You're a winner, Pa." You're so good. On
He
YouTube.
was so good. The son told him.
He told him he's so good.
Cheers! Cheers!
You're so good. Oh, Dad, you're so good.
Yeah, I saw that scene on YouTube. It was labeled like worst dub ever, and I was like, I gotta see this movie. And the whole thing's like that. That's what's so great about it. The final scene is just a masterpiece of bad dubbing, like one line after the other. But they end on a big laugh with the fucking, you're drinking milk now. I'm gonna taunt you.
Drunken sergeant switches from alcohol to milk. You look like a baby. Like baby oil.
I love to pause in their face by the time they put in the line like, oh, he's coming.
He's coming. Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess he's right there.
I taunted him.
Oh shit, he's coming.
What was this guy's goal?
Just to get beat up in the
Hooray!
Hooray!
You're a winner, Pa.
This movie is truly amazing. Because, yeah, they have the comedy subplots in it, but then it gets ultra violent. And then, like, there's that extra layer of the dubbing is so bad. Like, it's bad is why it's funny. It's not because it's intentionally funny. A lot of the humor is not very funny in this. The Lau character is the worst one. I don't know why I remember his fucking name. Probably because he talks all the time. And like,
I'm Lau. I'm the drunk guy. I'm stuck on top of the rocks. Where are you?
Yeah, they cut to that a million times at the end. Like, that's hilarious.
No timing to any of this. Even in the original dub, I can't imagine in the middle of the, like, cool Tony Jaa fight, they wanted to go back to this stupid guy.
Peter! Where are you? Where are you guys? Oh,
You got like one guy taking a tumble off the rock with, I imagine, like no padding pretty much. And then cut to him being an idiot on a rock.
Yeah, like it's a great fight scene because they go hard with it. They go hard gun with it. It's an impressive fight scene, but it's in the middle of all this really dumb shit. I like too when Tony Jaa's character, like he's doing this tough guy thing, right? He does this really impressive thing with his leg where he lifts it by his head. I don't remember what the original dialogue was, but he goes like, that was just an hors d'oeuvre.
That's just an hors d'oeuvre. I fooled you into following me.
The cop's son tosses his coat at him, and then he catches it. Brother Peacock. Brother Peacock tosses his coat, and then he catches it, and then he tosses it on the ground, and he stomps on it, and he goes, wipe my foot. You can't recover from that. You can't recover from wipe my foot.
Wipe my foot.
Wait, Mac. I'll never carry on the family line. My wife. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Anyway, I'm fine.
I said stop.
I won't be able to carry on the family name anymore. Oh, my wife. Goodbye.
Yeah, I love how many people they give like southern accents to, which don't fit this movie at all.
That's the one thing that didn't fit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it really just feels like you think this guy's from the American South. It's like
none of it works.
Yeah, but especially like the main comic relief guy, Detch or whatever, and like, hey, you piece of shit! Damn it, woman! Howdy, I'm from Thailand.
We're introduced to him just beating the shit out of a woman that goes on forever.
Laugh at life beating.
And they're like, stop, you're gonna kill her! But it's all terribly dubbed, so it is kind of funny because of that.
And then you got like, woman! Yeah. And then she, don't!
Yeah, she's like, don't, stop!
Don't stop!
Please don't beat me!
Don't fuck with me! This ain't none of your business!
Don't! Please don't beat me!
Detch, I just told you to stop beating your wife.
You're laughing at him beating his wife because it's done so poorly, and then the guy going like, oh, stop!
Yeah.
And then
I told you to stop!
And then they flash back to when his wife is murdered in cold blood, and that's also hilarious because the guy, I'll shoot her! I'll do it!
They should drop the gun.
I said let her go.
I mean it. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot her dead.
It's so fucking bad. Damn shit. Damn it.
Damn it.
Pathetic sack of shit. Oh, good lord.
Most of the dubbing does not have any of the tone you would expect from the scene. It's just like, and don't.
Yeah.
I said stop.
Dad.
Don't, or I'll shoot. Now it's my turn to have revenge.
No, don't. Don't.
You might want to be like a little louder, a little more serious, a little something, but...
No, they clearly chose the wrong tone every time.
It's weird too, because it comes off like they're not looking at the movie, they're just reading lines, and yet they are trying to match the lip flaps at some point. But I think part of that could just be the editing too, because they chopped a line in half to kind of fit.
Run away, I'll cover you. Cover you, yeah, run away, bro.
Yeah, they definitely were chopping lines up to reuse bits too.
Yeah, so. They reuse lines constantly. Hooray!
Hooray! That was another thing. Like when they kept winning the ball game, she'd say "Hooray!"
Hooray!
They pasted that in again at the end.
Yeah, they pasted it again at the end.
Hooray! Hooray! You're great! Hooray! 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 Hooray!
I don't know. It's possible, yeah, they just read off a script. I don't know, whoever was copying the lines missed a few, and that's why they just got skipped over by the English dub.
That might be it. I mean, that might also be why they don't match the tone of what's going on screen. They just know it's someone going like, Anne, or something like that, but they don't know she's about to be killed.
They should be able to get it from context by this point.
Who knows how they
were not lines, trying either way.
Let her go. Damn it. Let's duel with guns, if you dare.
Come on.
Dad!
Very rarely in the movie is it kind of boring. I think maybe when they're running around the woods and there's not a lot of dialogue. Like,
Yeah, that's not the greatest part.
Yeah.
They fight the stupid comedy villain, and then they run away, and they're like, okay, soccer. All right, if you win this, we'll let you go. And then they win, and then they're like, no.
Then
And they chase them to another court where they play another game. And
It's like, if you win this, I won't chase you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they chase him.
Yeah, and then they do it again. Wow. Yeah. How much time did we waste there?
I don't understand why this plot happens, because this guy has been suspended because of this bad robbery bust, and then he comes home, and he's like, oh yeah, let's go to my old school and play on the playground, and then they're on seesaws, and they're on swings. These are adults? Yeah, that scene happens, and in the midst of all the, like, comedy fight, the guy gets stabbed in the ass and the dick. Why is it so violent? Oh, they have
I think
also
that's the most violent part of the whole movie, too.
Yeah, they have the part with Lau and the bad guys' comic relief where they're punching each other and their little punches cause them to vomit up blood. Like, why does that happen?
Yeah, you're saying Ken Shamrocking on the field there.
Yeah, they have internal bleeding.
Uh-oh, Shamrock had one move done to him. Internal bleeding!
Ken Shamrock bleeding here! It's internal bleeding!
I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
Just incredible. Lau sucked. Yeah, they end on like a comedy note, chasing him. There's lots of parts
they do some fast motion. They do that a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, I was using the toilet!
Yeah, I was taking a shit!
Fuck coming here. I'm taking a shit, man.
I like too at the beginning they have this weird to the camera anti-drug message. One of the henchman guys is just like, yeah, I heard this thing was going down here, and then they're like, yeah, take him away. Like, no, take him to rehab because it's better to to help him out. They talk to the camera about how it's good to rehabilitate people because drugs are bad.
Take him to the rehab center. Better to rebuild a man or to destroy him?
Drugs endanger lives and poison society.
Yeah, I don't understand the tone, and I don't think they understood the tone through a lot of this.
I think it was supposed to be funny, but it is kind of hard to tell what's supposed to be a joke, what is the bad dubbing, or what is something serious that they just did badly.
Give me 200 bahts.
Here you go, 200.
Yeah?
Get up! Hurry, 200?
It's super funny. If you're a Tony Jaa fan, don't watch it expecting him to be the main character, but he does have some impressive fights in it. Kind of wasted talent on this film, but was the movie named Hard Gun because of the dad? He had a soft gun and then he got a hard gun because he got his confidence at the end.
I guess because he finally shot someone.
Yeah, I feel like there was a line at the beginning where they say he's got a soft gun or something to try and justify the title.
Yeah, because a lot of it doesn't really have to do with the gun.
I don't know.
Don't you come near! My feet is hard, Sergeant!
Hard feet. I drink the milk too.
Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this up?
Hooray!
Hooray! So good.
Hooray!
You're so good.
Watch this movie if you can find the English dub. It might still be funny in its original language, but the dubbing is hilarious.
That's where it's at.
It's good stuff. So good.
So good. You're a winner, Allison.
You're a winner, Phelan. So good.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Goodbye.
Mom, don't kick me again.